Did you? Hi guys, we're back. Sorry about that.
It's not the signal, guys. It was kind of pressing the wrong button.
Some options came up on the screen and then I tried to get rid of them all.
And kind of pressed the wrong thing.
Hi Jackie. Hi Jess.
Cannot get the staff, can you? Right. Let's see if people get back on. Yeah, please do the same again, guys. Please share it out. Get people back on. Wasn't down to the signal, guys. It's not because we've got bad signal. It was down to poor workmanship.
Yeah, the signal's actually quite good today, guys. Touch wood.
Signal's good, but Connor just wants to end the live. I know what's going on. So
can't get the staff, can you?
Oh, definitely can't. Yeah, well, yeah, he pressed the wrong bloody button and started a war, wouldn't he? So, right, just wait a couple of seconds to get everyone back on. Right, so I think we've got about 45 minutes of daylight left.
There's a massive spider on the back of my leg.
Ooh, lovely.
It's a big one.
Obviously, we're aware we're currently in a graveyard, and graveyards, whenever we're in them, we get a lot of activity.
Welcome back, guys.
Yeah, thank you for coming back, guys. Just so as you know, it wasn't signal. It's not a signal issue. We've got good signal. It was a Connor issue. We had a message pop up, and instead of just getting rid of it, Connor's just ended the live. So I don't know.
My sausage fingers have
I don't know what's going on.
Let me down.
But yeah, so hopefully we're back. You're making me do some editing now.
Good evening, Sheila.
When I take this off Facebook, no, I'm going to have to take two videos off now and join them together.
Hi, Patricia.
Hi, Patricia. Right, so guys, as you can see, we're stood in the graveyard. Right in front of us there is the church in question that we were talking about earlier on. We've already walked up Church Lane. We've seen the pool where the Phantom Miller takes his horses to drink. We've seen the protected tree where William Shakespeare. There's no point panning around to see a tree because that's
it's over there
it's
somewhere.
In that direction, but not in the churchyard. We've just walked from it. We've seen the protected tree where William Shakespeare used to call it his place of. He used to describe it as being a muse place, and he used to get a lot of ideas there, and he'd sit, and it was a place they used to relax in. As we've shown you with the view, it's a lovely view, so you can understand why. All of these things are on Church Lane, including the church itself.
Thank you for the stars, Sammy. Thank you for the stars, Sheila.
Thank you very much,
Thank you, guys.
All of these things are on the same lane. It's all called Church Lane. It starts here and it ends just past where the tree was. The bulk of the investigation is at this place itself. William Shakespeare did visit this place. The reason why the door in the back, as I've already said, is bricked up and wasn't actually replaced by full bricks because they wanted to keep the doorway there in honour of William Shakespeare, because that was his favoured entrance to the church. He used to enter around the back because it was the place where he'd come to first from being at the tree where he was at. Again, we're being watched. There's someone on the other side of the bushes now, guys, watching. So that's the problem with being in a little village like this, because obviously we are outside.
Jess, you don't get story time with Ian again, but you do get recap time.
Yeah,
we'll call it recap time with Ian. Oh, that's a new one.
Connor correction time. So, yeah, so we'll walk around that part in a minute and I'll show you that doorway. In fact, we'll head there now. The doorway itself, it was kept as it is, but just bricked up. And like I say, the reason it was done was due to the fact that William Shakespeare used to enter from this doorway. And in honour of him, they wanted to keep that. So these are all the older ones.
You know what, Ian? I do want to test your editing skills. That's what it is.
It's going to have to be tested now, isn't it? Yeah, so that was the old doorway, and that was apparently William Shakespeare's favourite entrance to the church, which is why it's been kept like that and just bricked up instead of being demolished. As I stated, it was rebuilt and re-extended and a lot of stuff added onto it in 1961. As you can see, where they spliced into the building with newer red brick. All of this dates back to the 12th century. Yeah.
There's a crew.
Yeah, I'll see if he's still there, shall I? No, he's not there now. The guy that was in the dressing gown, guys, followed us all the way down the road.
But there's someone on the opposite side of that.
There's someone over there as well, just. Don't know why, but yeah.
Maybe it's like a Facebook group for the locals around here.
There's someone here that isn't local.
Just seen two good-looking chaps going, walking past.
Yeah, so this is the part of the church related to William Shakespeare. The reason we're at this church is not solely to do with William Shakespeare. As I'm talking about Shakespeare, like I've already said, guys, you know where we are. We're close to Stratford, which is his home. The church itself is known for having one very friendly spirit who helps people and tidies up and picks things up and does nice things. And apparently that spirit is seen inside the church and in the grounds. The miller, who I believe also attended the church, comes down to the church. He's not so friendly. So if negative entity comes through, could well be the miller. He's actually attributed to being quite aggressive. So we'll see what happens with us there. But these grounds themselves, guys, like I was saying before Connor decided to turn the light off, if you can, whenever we're looking around, Connor's going to do so slowly when he does it, not just like that, because you won't get a picture otherwise. But we do need you, if you could, please take screenshots. I'll post a post up later on asking you to put screenshots into that post. If you could, it will massively help us, because the amount of images that people have captured, which include what look like spirits, is crazy. Problem is, I don't have any rights to those images, so I can't show them to you, because I would be breaking the law by doing so. Now, we're in a public right away. There's a footpath that leads all the way through. We are able to be here. I am aware this church used to be left open. Whether it will be shortly, I don't know, because we've already been kind of followed by two people. So, we're going to start the investigation in the churchyard, guys. And I'm thinking, we start with that doorway, yeah?
Let's do this.
It's the Shakespeare
Too
entrance.
early.
Mate,
Too early.
you've ended a live and you didn't need to, and now you're doing this. What's going on? Nope.
Norp.
Yeah. Guys, this village is lovely, but it's very much like that. We've been watched as we've walked past.
Jess said earlier they all got robes on and walkie-talkies.
Yeah, they must have. They must have. It's the road crew. Yeah, so guys, as always, I'm Ian.
I'm Mr. N Live. I'm Connor.
Yeah, I'm Ian.
I'm Connor.
There we go. He knows his name. So I'm Ian.
And I'm Connor.
With Paranormal State of Mind.
Let's do this. Right,
guys. So
shall I get the cat balls out?
yeah, let's do a seamless transition. Boom, there we go.
Boom, there we go. See,
you
look.
didn't even know.
There we
You
go.
didn't even know. If I weren't showing you Connor now, you wouldn't even know. It's so good with this camera, it's ridiculous.
My end lies, but the transitions of handing the camera back over, can't beat it.
So we're going to, we'll start the investigation around this point.
We did go over Ghost Jeff last week, but it was right near the end of the live.
Yeah, so Layla, if you're watching, or Claire, if you're watching, Ghost Jeff is with us.
Should we leave Ghost Jeff out?
And if you want, he can
Ghost
join,
Jeff's going to
the
protect us.
investigation.
Right. Do you know what? I'll leave Ghost Jeff here. And I'll put a cat ball right by Ghost Jeff.
It's Connor that ended it though, not me.
Oh.
So the seamless transition going to me was fine. So being watched again, guys. That car just drove past and literally stopped. Yeah, Claire, we did actually get him out last week, but I think you'd just gone off. But we got Ghost Jeff out last week and introduced him to everyone. We carried him with us last week, but he's actually going to take part in it today. So we shall see. Just going to keep moving the camera around slowly, guys. Yeah, it was a drive-by then, guys. Yeah, please take screenshots, do what you need to do. Are you guys right?
You're right.
Yeah, please take screenshots, do what you need to do, because we'll put a post up later on for you to put those screenshots into. So yeah, count the cat balls. Again, that's very strange, because those three have just walked through here, walked as though they were about to go to a grave, turned and looked at me, and as I've looked back at them, they've walked off. So we are very much under the watchful eye of the villagers tonight. So Sammy, it's a lovely looking church. It's really, really little pretty thing. So we're I just hope we get stuff come through, because there's a lot of reported activity here. We got any more left, or
Cat balls.
yeah?
I've got 6 out at the moment.
Pop a couple behind us there on them, just because they're really old graves, aren't they? So yes, we definitely are. We are being watched. The guy came from down there. A car's just driven down there, stopped as it got here and saw us, and then drove off when I looked at it. There's someone behind those trees, and then those three have just walked through. They've gone up to where the handrail is there, stopped as though they're looking at a grave, turned around and saw me looking at them, and then they've just disappeared off through the bush where we came. So we are very much being observed here, guys. So this is a little village that quite clearly don't like visitors. So, but they've got visitors because there's a lot of story here. Yeah, we're definitely being watched tonight, not just by spirits, but it's hopefully the spirits are more welcoming. Well, you watch, the miller will turn up now, and we'll be screamed at to leave. So guys, I'm going to get the spirit talker out to start with. Connor's placed the equipment down. Now, other than a few birds up in the trees, I'm not hearing anything else. So, I'm not expecting anything else other than the bird noises to be coming through. So we shall see.
Oh, just before we start, I've put the cross down again.
Yeah. So we've
Again.
got the cross down, guys. We've got the
We've
bell.
inside the lines that are drew.
We've got the bell out. Oh, we're getting EMF. We're a lot on the EMF as well.
That's going up really high.
Going up to red.
So, do you know what? It weren't, and then I started talking like
talked about the cross, and then it suddenly started going crazy. But the thing is, like, we kind of felt that from here. We're too far away. We're a good 12 foot away, guys. 12 to 14 foot away. The EMFs are not that responsive. You've got to be a lot closer. So unless there's someone on the other side of that wall with a magnet. But there's no lights on in there, so I don't think anyone's in. Anyway, with the extra cat balls, guys, we've just placed them behind us where some of these graves are, just in case anything goes off there as well. So I'm going to turn the spirit talker on now.
Maybe Ghost Jeff setting it off.
Could well be. Ghost Jeff's playing games with us now. It's back on our team, mate.
Meant to be with us, Ghost Jeff. That EMF thing is though, it weren't actually going off before we started talking about the cross.
Started talking about the cross and it started going crazy. So as we said, okay, brother.
It's just come through straight away.
I've literally just turned it on. It's just shaking, brother. Grace. Okay. Well, I will ask, are there any spirits here with us now? If you are with us, we mean you no harm. We are friendly. My name's Ian.
And my name's Connor.
We're a Paranormal State of Mind. We're a paranormal investigation group, and all we do is try and communicate with you. We are friendly and we mean you no harm. Please come forward. Please communicate with us. We've placed equipment up on the floor. There's another villager walking through the dog here, guys. But we've placed equipment up on the floor. The yellow box that's flashing will detect if you walk near that. We've got clear balls on the floor. If you touch them, they'll light up red and blue. We have a cross on the floor. That's something that you should be familiar with, being around a church. If you could move that for us, we'd really appreciate it. There's Ghost Jeff, the black knitted bear. There's a bell, and there's also a teddy bear with a pink belly. If you touch that, it'll beep. If you could communicate with us through any of these devices, we'd very much appreciate it. Oh yeah, you're right.
You're right. Good evening.
So if you could communicate with us, we would very much appreciate it. We've had words through saying brother and grace. If that is you talking to us, the device in my hand can pick your voice up, we believe. It uses radio frequency and converts into words for us to be able to hear.
Children.
What did I say as part of this story? It's just said you will hear children. Now,
there we go.
Just come through saying you will hear children. The last thing I said to you as part of the story, guys, is there are a lot of reports, and I don't actually know why. She will harm us. Okay. That's not something that we're aware of. Can I ask who's talking to us, please? Pregnant? I'm definitely not.
Same here. If there are children amongst us, please feel free to use the teddy bear that we've placed down there.
It's got play with any of our equipment. Play with it.
If you touch it, like I'm going to do now, it lights up and makes a noise.
Please come through. Please come towards us. They keep secrets. Okay. Is this the villagers by any chance? Is that... Are you warning us?
You do feel like you've been watched here, don't you?
We are, mate. It's like it's been conducted, isn't it?
All angles.
It's one from each direction, and they rotate.
There'll be a helicopter in the sky in a minute.
I'm hearing what sounds like there's a fence being used somewhere now. Edith. Is Edith the person that will harm us? Or is that your name? Oh, sorry, I did ask your name, didn't I? Is your name Edith? Okay, Edith. Well, thank you very much. I forgot to ask you your name then. Edith, my name's Ian.
My name's Connor.
Like I say, we're friends. We mean you no harm whatsoever. Please come forward and use our equipment to let us know that you're with us. There are clear balls placed around on the floor. If you were to touch one of them, I'll show you now. They'll light up red and blue. You can touch Ghost Jeff if you'd like to and move him. We've got a cross on the floor. If you want to move that, you're welcome to. There's a teddy bear with a pink tummy. If you touch that, it'll start beeping. It won't hurt you, it just beeps.
There's also a bell.
There's a bell you could ring. And there's the yellow device, which has not stopped going up. Senses. We're using things that will sense movement and touch, but also we're trying to sense whether you're with us. Is that what you're talking about?
Stand your ground.
Stand our ground. Okay. What are we standing our ground about? Is somebody coming? They're telling us not to be afraid.
There.
Oh my God. Guys, that's just started going off and straight away it come through saying there. Well, okay.
I trust you.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Edith.
Thank you, Edith.
Edith, if that's you that set that off, we really appreciate it. But immediately it's just said there. So we've asked for an action and it's done it and it's said there. Edith, thank you very much. That was brilliant. Edith, can I ask what this place means to you? Were you someone that was in the congregation that came to this church? Did you work at this church? Did you live in this village?
So the yellow box has stopped now, the EMF.
Right, okay. So nothing at all.
If I go back by the cross.
Go back
Yes,
by the...
over here.
Oh my... You just said if I go back over the cross, yes, over here.
And then that's gone.
And it's gone up.
Do you like the cross?
Or are you stood in that archway?
Can you confirm if you're stood in the archway for us, please?
What was that?
Did you see something fall from there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something quite big.
Could you set one of the clear balls off again, Edith, if you are?
I had a long life.
If you are stood by that archway.
You had a long life. Okay. Was it a happy life? Did you like it around here?
Hi, Elaine.
Very beautiful setting. We've just enjoyed the views. Infernal. Can I ask when you were here, Edith? Were you here when the mill was destroyed by the war? It's gone off again.
Children are playing.
So again, it's saying children are playing. The second we walk over
It
by
likes
it,
us being here.
yeah, it's liking us being by the cross.
Tradition.
Okay. Are you saying that the cross is a tradition of yours? So that's a symbol you recognise, is it? The fact that you're talking to us in a churchyard would state that. So is that something that you like? You like us standing by the cross that we bought? You're welcome to touch that cross.
Move it.
Move it, play with it, pick it up. You'd rather it be somewhere else. You'd rather it be somewhere else, then you can put it somewhere else if you like to.
That's a grave, isn't it? Yeah.
Warm. It's just said warm. It is very warm.
It is warm. That's a headstone, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
These aren't. This is footpath.
Appear.
Appear.
That'd be, if you could do that.
If you could appear for us, Edith, that would be amazing.
Is this your headstone we're right next to here in the floor?
JW, but there was letters above it as well. No, you can't see them now.
Are you able to confirm if this is yours, Edith?
Portal.
That's not what you want to hear, is it?
No.
Okay. So, are you saying that's not yours, that's a portal?
It was a doorway at some point, Karen, that arch there.
Yes, the arch there was a
Shakespeare used to
doorway,
walk through.
and it was kept as a door frame instead of being completely bricked up when they bricked it up.
Likewise.
Oh, couple.
A different one, so that's a second gap ball gone off. Okay. Thank you very much. Now, it said black eyes. We've had that a few times before. Or is it talking about Ghost Jeff? Black with eyes?
That's what I was thinking.
It just said black eyes and immediately that cut ball went off.
Right by Ghost Jeff.
So is it talking about Ghost Jeff, which is black with eyes? Okay. Now we are aware, guys, that the Spirit Talker, as useful and as handy that we find it, things can be distorted. We could take certain things meaning something else. Now we know black eyes does mean something else. That's another one. Thank you very much for this.
Could you move on to the teddy bear, please?
That's lighting up again now. If you need more energy, use our energy if you can. You're welcome to. Use our equipment's energy. Now, Edith, if you are still with us, thank you ever so much for doing this for us. Can you give us some more information about yourself?
Badly.
Badly. Don't quite know what that means. Well, no, I know what badly means, but
In what context?
I don't know what context that's being said in. As I was saying, guys, as useful as the Spirit Talker can be, and it's a brilliant tool to try and use as part of the investigation, we may take, or it may convert words in a different manner, and it might not be saying the same thing. So as a result, as it's just said black eyes, we know that to mean something different, but it could well mean, because literally as it said black eyes, that cat ball right next to Ghost Jeff went off. So does it mean English? Okay.
Can you tell us a bit more about your passing, Edith?
Can you tell us how you passed? When you passed?
Left.
Left.
The way I'm pointing the camera now? Could you confirm if it's this? If it's this way where I should be pointing the
Holy
camera.
Spirit.
Holy Spirit. I mean, that could mean anything. We're in a church.
When it
next
said
to a
left,
church.
does it mean up there and then where we walked earlier?
It could possibly be because that is to our left.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the lane? Are you talking about where we walked earlier before Connor decided to end things?
Is there a white feather around? Corin's just asked.
Right in front of you.
Oh, there is.
Right in front of you.
I reminisce here.
You reminisce here. Like we've asked, would you be able to give us more details about yourself? How did you pass, Edith? We're interested. We'd like to learn more about you.
And like we said earlier, we'd like to help you if we can.
Bone.
Bone.
You're saying your remains are here? You're buried here.
Is this your resting place, Edith?
Kindness.
Kindness. If you're talking about us, Edith, then we'll be very kind to you. That's how we are. We very much appreciate you coming through to communicate with us.
Hers.
Hers.
He likes to stand in here.
Piano.
Piano. I can't see a piano.
Did you
Possibly an organ inside the church.
did you play the organ in the church?
Betrayal.
Betrayal. What do you mean by betrayal? This is why we need to know your story, Edith, so we can try and work out what you're trying to tell us.
We appreciate all the communication so far, and that you have come forward and played
It's
with our
hard to let
equipment.
go.
Oh, that one's gone off. Is that now 5? 3 different ones, 5 times. Just said it's hard to let go.
Oh, it's not.
What?
It's in the name on that. Edwin.
Yeah.
I started reading it and went, no way.
I don't like Edith.
Yeah. It's Edwin though, isn't it?
See, there's more down here though. There could be. Needs cleaning.
It's still going off.
Is it? Let's just stop there. The only problem with the old one, because you just can't read them properly, can you? There could well be an Edith.
I was a child.
You were a child. Is this still Edith? Because you've already told us that you grew old here. So are you saying that you were here all your life? Is this where you stayed your entire life?
Branch.
Branch. Can you give us more context? Can you tell us what you mean by branch? There's a lot of trees around here, so there's a lot of branches. Let us know what you mean.
Please run now.
Please run now. Why are you telling us to run? Edith, can you tell us why you're telling us to run?
Did a branch hit your head here as a child?
Hello, new friends.
Hello. Hello, new friend.
Oh.
Please move forward.
To the cross again.
Can you tell us when to stop? Can you do something for us, please? Could you set one of the clear balls off by the archway?
Either the birds are going absolutely crazy or something in that tree.
Going nuts, aren't they?
That's a bird there.
Thank you for setting off our EMF, making it go from green to red. Is there anything else you're able to do for
Emma.
us? So it's another name. Through now, Emma.
So we've got an Edith and an Emma. Okay. So, are you friends? Edith and Emma, are you friends? Do you know each other at all?
It's unpleasant here.
It's unpleasant here. Definitely not a feeling that we're getting.
I was going to say, I'm not really getting that vibe. Can you perhaps tell us a bit more about that? That's just going crazy, isn't it?
It's going bonkers. Cat ball behind you.
Bye.
Did you say bye?
Just said bye.
And then that's just gone off.
He's just said bye and
Julie.
Just said bye and that cat ball was going off.
So we like everyone said in the chat, we've got loads of spirits around us, haven't we?
Yeah. The problem is we're in a graveyard.
Yeah.
This always happens. It's gone.
That's going up now, but that just literally stopped as I turned
As
around.
we look at the doorway, it goes up. But only if we stood
Hi,
by the cross. If you move somewhere else, it doesn't do.
I'm upset.
You're upset? Why are you upset, Julie? There's a lot of noise going on up the lane. Oh, that one's going off again.
He scares people.
He scares people, okay. Are we talking about the miller? Because we are aware of the miller, and we know that the miller can be quite protective of this area. And we know that he comes from up that lane. Voice. Are you saying we'll hear him?
Closet.
Closet.
That's a good point, Elaine. She feels like she's buried right under where the cross is.
Well, there is
literally a...
There is a grave there, but we can't read it. It's all gone. You can make out JW, but the word above it you can't see. We have asked. We've tried to speak to Edith.
I think even when we're here, we're at least 6. How far are we away from that?
We're 6 foot.
Yeah, we are
So
definitely.
if we lie
yeah.
down, that's at least 12 foot.
Yeah, that's
You'd
really
fit
far
you
away.
and me lying down there.
It's me.
It's me. I mean, we're talking about it. It's me. Okay, so when we're here, is this where you want us to be? You like us in this bit? Anytime you're here, we're getting activity. So we've had 4 different cat balls go off now on 6 different occasions. So we've already had quite a lot of activity with the cat balls, guys.
Are you buried here? Is that why it's our equipment's going off? Do you like us standing here?
Hannah.
Is this where you lie?
Another name. So we've got Edith, Emma, Julie, Hannah. We had Grace to start with. So we're flying through the names, guys. No doubt if we walked around the graveyard we would see those names. We're not going to go to the top of the graveyard because that is all modern graves. That's just something we don't do.
Potential.
Potential. What do you mean by potential?
Yeah, we have had, Jess is right, it has been all women's names come through so far.
It has. Do you all know each other? And why are you warning us of the man? We've been told to run. We've been told to
I think Elaine's
Elaine.
right, guys. I do think there's definitely, it could potentially be that someone's underneath the cross.
Yeah, because whenever we're here, and we're too far away for this to affect that. And we've proven in the past, guys, we can be right next to these things with the phones and it doesn't go off. Yeah, we're a good 12 foot away. There's no reason anything that should be setting this off that we've got on our person.
I'm going to try my luck, see if anything does come through with this. Where that archway is right now, is there someone, are we in the presence of someone who used to love coming here and used to they used to go up to the lane and go to a specific tree and do their writing? Are we in the presence
Wrote a lot of stories.
of that person? Oh no!
Guys, doesn't often come out of yours either.
Hello, Connor. Am I speaking to someone called... Oh.
Okay, guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just said Connor and then immediately said the F-bomb, basically.
Oh, okay. Swiftly moving on.
Is there a reason why you've just said that to Connor? Moved away from there, it's gone down again. Still happening, just not as much. Second we're on this bit.
Yeah, it goes crazy. Yes, they are, Jess. We just had a swear word.
Definitely being rude again, and that was directly at Connor.
I'm playing games.
Tap the screen.
Yeah, Elaine, it's because it's quite my name, I'm guessing it's quite a modern name, isn't it really, my name? Just as put, maybe the spirit fancies you.
Well, so you're playing games. That's why you've just said that word to Connor, is it? What else can you do?
Burnt.
Burnt. What was burnt? The only thing I'm aware that was burnt was part of the mill. It was destroyed in the war.
16.
16. So you're telling us you were 16?
Suffer.
Are you saying you suffered in some way?
Yeah, 1600 possibly. Could it be the 16th century?
It could be. We have a car pulling up here.
Is that a car?
Yeah.
Sleeping.
Sleeping. So guys, there's a car just pulled up at the bottom by the main entrance of the church.
I'm protecting you.
Thank you very much. And there's also a bloke that's just walked up the road. Again, walking past, just staring at them. This is really strange. What we usually say, we feel like we're being watched, but we can't see anything. We can quite clearly see them, and that they're a very blatant bunch of local. It's still there. They're just sat in there. There's two people just sat in the car by the entrance of the church.
Just sat in the car?
Just sat in the car. No, this one was wearing black trousers and a black jacket.
Bram.
Bram. What do you mean by Bram? B-R-A-M. I only know of one thing called Bram. It was a person, Bram Stoker. I think he wrote the story about Dracula.
It's not a very common name, is he?
I was wealthy.
You were well, I can believe it if you were from this area. People around here would have had a lot of land as well. Are you saying your name is Bram? I know it's an animal, but what is that sound?
We're being watched.
Are we? Yeah, there's another villager still behind us watching guys.
See, that's going on non-stop. Again.
Oh, you alright? We're paranormal investigators.
Sorry?
Paranormal investigators.
Right. So you think there's something going on?
We've just come up to see, because there's stories about the place, so,
As in?
as in people seeing things. That's what we do, we investigate it.
Right. So how do you get to hear about what's
On
been
the,
seen?
on the internet.
On the internet?
Yeah.
Right.
There's videos on YouTube, BBC reported stuff as well. It's
What, seeing?
just people seeing spirits.
Right. Which is, I live there on my own,
Okay.
and it's just a bit spooky seeing people
Oh no,
walking
we
around
we,
at dark on my own.
oh
you
no.
know.
I've been here 1,000
That's
years.
what we are. We're if you're on Facebook, you can check us out.
I'm not on Facebook, no. No.
YouTube as well. We're on there.
No.
We're fully legit.
Right. Okay.
So
Right. So will you be here long?
when we finish, usually about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Right. Okay.
So,
Okay. Just, you know, as I say, when you're a single lady living on your own, it's a bit,
I appreciate that.
you know.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
But so you're going to be here for what, about another hour?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. As long as
So-
there's nothing sinister going on.
No, nothing like that.
What was the title of your thing again?
Paranormal state of mind.
Paranormal state of mind.
Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, guys, we are being
Need
watched.
trust.
Need trust.
It'll come through, wouldn't it?
I've been here 1,000 years. Towards that happened as she was walking towards me, and they're saying need trust. So, guys, as we said, we are being watched from every single angle. And now, lady that lives in the house over there, who, to be quite honest, can't see us. So she's quite clearly
Cruelty.
yeah, she does need trust. Yeah, Sammy, she's clearly going to check us out now. So she can check us out all we want. We're on public property. She has no right to come over and ask us to do anything. So no, exactly, Karen. You wouldn't come over and say I'm a lady that lives on my own. It's a bit strange.
Word torture.
Anyway, we'll carry on.
Moist.
Just saying aloud, since she's come over, it's just gone absolutely bonkers.
There's loads coming through.
I didn't say just as well, but that cat ball went off as we were
Yeah,
spoke
I
towards it,
noticed that. Yeah.
which is a different one now.
Confidence.
Confidence. So that's now seven cat balls that's gone off, is it? 6 different cat balls. That's now 6 different cat balls
Please
that have gone
go
off.
right.
Please go right. So that's that way now. So it said left earlier, it's saying go right now. So I wonder if that woman goes out to absolutely anyone that walks down the road that she doesn't know.
Jess has just put the flirty spirits back.
Yeah, it's definitely picking up on some form of negative energy. I mean, to be fair, guys, I was quite polite with her, but I could have just said, you know, you can't do anything. No, we're not doing. The thing is, guys, we know we're not doing anything wrong. This is a public right of way. People are walking through up here all night. Just because we're stood here, someone's got a problem with it. So, oh well, never mind. We'll.
Am I dead?
So it says, Zachary, am I dead? Zachary, if you're talking to us through this device, then that would mean that you
The
have
rumors are
passed.
true.
Rumours are true. Okay. There's another person walking up there, guys.
Do we go on to Necro?
Well, we can do in a minute, won't you? Yeah, there's someone out messing with the car. I think they actually might be driving off. Yeah, they are. Yeah, so for such a nice area, guys, we're definitely not wanted here. And it's not by the spirits. By the people that are actually still alive. Yes, Karen, it was. There was somebody getting into a car at the side of the church. They've actually just driven off. So,
Imagination.
okay. So it said, Zachary, am I dead? I've just said, Zachary, if you are coming through and talking to us on this device, then it would mean that you have passed. You then come through saying the rumours are true. I don't know if that's in response to what I've just said or to whether that lady was trying to deny the presence of spirits here. She lives here. She will know of the history of this place. There's a lot of history of this place. And it is well documented on the internet. There's also a lot of people that were interviewed by the press. I would imagine with her being so close to the church, her house would have been one of them. So, facts. Just come through and say facts when I've just said that. So, thank you, Spirit. You're backing us up. Right. Crack on with the investigation anyway. We know we're not doing anything wrong. We're just trying to communicate. So, if she's genuine on her own, then I understand feelings of being nervous, but you wouldn't come and present yourself as being on your own, would you? If that's the case. So,
Thank you for the star, Sammy.
thank you ever so much, Sammy. Right, so, spirits, if you're still with us, another one. They slow right down when they're going past us like that. Guys, they couldn't make it more obvious that they keep trying to watch us. But if you are still with the spirits, thank you for everything you've done so far. Can I ask you to please continue to do this? We're enjoying communicating with yourselves. Is it something you're willing to carry on doing?
Oblivion.
I just feel like we're being watched, Sally.
We are. We are. Yeah, the lady that just came over, she's now stood talking to someone, which is the person that's driven up in the car. And there's someone else coming up in the car as well. Get all the villagers out with the pitchforks in a minute, won't we? Lila, we're very close to Stratford. So this church that we're outside of at the minute has
I think
history
they're
to do
joking
with
that I've disappeared because I've gone quiet.
Oh, okay.
Car's going down.
Yeah, so that car just literally drove up, turned around and drove back. No one's got in or out.
Lie.
Lie, okay.
They're against you now.
I know. It's turning around at the bottom there now. Going back again. It's literally the same car just driving up and down. I think there is a helicopter overhead, yeah.
Team.
Team. What do you mean by team? Yeah, absolutely nothing coming through, sir. Absolutely nothing coming through on the spirit
Quiet,
talker.
isn't it?
Guys, we're aware there's 3 people stood behind us watching us now, and the spirit talker's just completely gone silent. Are you still here? Nothing. Try necro.
I'm gonna put some of the stuff away then.
What's that?
I'll put some of the stuff away that you've got that out.
Yeah, you can do. Pop some of the stuff out. Spirit, if there's anybody here with us still, are you willing to continue talking with us? So necro's doing nothing. And it usually has white noise at the very least.
Literally gone from having loads to having nothing.
We had a bit of white noise then. Another one over there. Yeah, you did say about a scary one at the start, yeah. Maybe that's the one we're talking about. Well, true, Jackie, we could just tell her to shut her curtains and she won't see us then. But by all accounts, she's pulled half the village up to her behind us. There's now 4 people stood there all discussing us and watching. And as a result, we're getting absolutely nothing come through. Yes.
You just said yeah on there.
Okay, it sounded like a little child said yes then.
Is it worth us walking to the other side?
Go around the other side.
Still
Well,
walking.
we can still go around that part there, can't we?
Yeah.
If we wanted to. It's around that big, so. Well, guys, again, as I'm walking through, any screenshots will be very, very welcome. Did you hear what she just said? Guys, I've just overheard what she's telling the person upstairs in the black car. She's called the police. Police aren't bothered. The police have said to her, it's paranormal investigators, they'll be gone soon. So that's why she's calling people. So I'll tell you what, well, we'll have a walk. We've popped the other side of these bushes. You can't say we're anywhere near our house. We're still next to the graveyard. Spirits, if you're here with us now, please follow us through these bushes. Please continue to talk with us. And if you're willing to do so, now we've moved away from what you've possibly described as the scary woman. Because for once, the scary woman doesn't seem to be somebody of spirit. Well, the thing, Sally, this place is beautiful. It's really nice. No, Jess, I know. We're doing nothing wrong. It's a public place. We could stay there all night if we wanted, and no one can do anything. The police would come up and not move us on. So
They'll probably just say be respectful.
Yeah,
which
we always do.
Which is what we're doing.
They can watch every one of our videos and they'll see that we're being respectful, because that's all we ever do. So yeah, exactly, Elaine. They can't do anything. We know our rights. We know what we can and can't be, and where we can and can't be. So it's just clearly at the minute there's literally 4 people stood down at the black gate, the gate that we walked past earlier on. Oh, so you know where we are then, Sally. It's a lovely place as well. It's just a shame about the people that live there. I no doubt they're not all like it. But no, I know, guys. So do you know what, I kind of will tell you this as well, guys. I'd stand right next to them and do it. It wouldn't bother me. So yeah, we should do a group one down here. Bring everyone. You got 10 villagers, we got 10 followers. It's fine. Come on. Someone just said it did say stand your ground.
It did.
Well, to be fair, I did, because I told her we'd be gone soon. I didn't say we're going to leave. Doing nothing wrong. But literally, as there's cars literally driving up and down watching us, and then the one's gone up 2 or 3 times, and then there's now 4 people stood at the side of the car, and that lady's telling them that she's found the police, but the police weren't interested. So, which we knew if they do call the police, that would be the case, unless she rings up and says that we're breaking and entering. They'd turn up then, but then they'd clearly say that we're not. So it was going really well. We were getting a lot of stuff come through, and then the lady turned up and absolutely nothing. We've turned Necron now, and other than me saying, since they've all turned up, all the spirits have gone away, and it just said yes. So it's yeah, bit of an unfortunate one. It was going very well, and then absolutely nothing, all because someone decided to come up and say their piece. You know, I think they did center negative energy towards us, because up until that point we were getting quite a lot of responses, quite a lot of positive energy, apart from warning us of a lady and telling us that we need to stand our ground. And it's now starting to rain. So I've still got Necron. I'll call out quick just to make sure. Poke her nose. Spirit, if you're still with us now, we've moved away from the lady that was not being too nice and didn't really want us there. If you'd be happy to come forward and speak to us now, please do so, and we'll communicate with you here. We did get Josh, Jeff. Yes, we did. Elaine, that's all we ever do. We never go near the modern graves, just out of respect, because we're very aware that it's going to be loved ones from locals, whereas the older graves that are from hundreds of years ago, the chances that they're still being visited are very low. So, well, there's nothing coming through on that. Let's go back to Spirit Talker. Again, Spirits, if you're still with us, are you willing to come and speak to us here?
Just gonna quickly poke my head in there, because I swear they're still there, because I kept hearing stuff being shut. I'm just gonna have a quick look.
On. Yeah, it's all we ever do, Elaine. We respect everywhere we go. You know, a lot of the places we go to, because of what we do, they're unbelievably beautiful places. 90% of where we've been have been absolutely stunning, and this place is no exception. The church is a really pretty little church, and the views down by the pond and the tree are absolutely amazing. But since going there, we've had nothing but people watching us. Are they still there?
Nah.
No.
It might be by where they were earlier, but couldn't hear anything.
Tell you what, come and sit on this bench here and just see. We're out the way, aren't we? This is still by the old ones, isn't it? Maybe because we were out of the churchyard, they didn't want to come and speak. So guys, we're back in. The big grave in the middle of the screen is is the one we were stood directly in front of, facing the church. So we're back in currently. I'm going to do a call out and just see if anything else comes back through, because all of the energy's just gone. Absolutely everything. So, do you know that? Seamless.
Look at that.
Seamless again.
Like it was never swapped over.
Yes, so guys, we've just done a call out outside the graveyard and nothing's happening. We're not here for outside of that graveyard on that side of the things anyway. It's not part of the story that we're here for. So maybe it's just because we've left the graveyard. But the second that lady came over, everything just died off, didn't it? It just went.
5 got killed.
Definitely. I'm annoyed as well because it was going very well. It was really good up until she decided to come over. So, we'll try the spirit talk one more time. See if it comes through. So spirits, if you are with us now and you are willing to talk to us now, please come forward. There's someone walking in the trees behind us now, guys.
That's someone, isn't it? That's not a bird, is it?
No, that's someone walking around.
Honestly.
Nothing's coming through again.
Thank you for the stars, Jess.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jess. Oh, guys, everything's just gone away. Oh, we can hear someone walking around behind us, guys, in the trees. There's obviously someone this side of us now as well.
Should we walk out and see if they went off?
Literally nothing's coming through. We're being watched again. This place is weird, man.
Should we go?
Oh, yeah,
Just getting nothing, are we?
Nothing, literally, it's just gone. Nothing's there. Guys, we're going to make our way out because all of the energy's gone now.
It was someone, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's someone walking with footsteps. That was someone walking around in the trees.
That's what it's like. Should we walk out and see if you just see someone dart off?
You can get around to this way. Look around. Yeah, there's a gate there. They've come through there. Someone in the trees. So guys, even though we left the churchyard, they're still following us. I'm tempted to just keep walking around and follow them around, just follow them around the state. Well, I'm really annoyed with that, guys, because that was going really well. A lot of activity. And then the second she's come out, everything went away. Loads of people have turned up. We've been watched all night anyway, but as soon as they've made it aware that they're watching us, absolutely every bit of activity's gone away. So we're a bottle of lash round here, aren't we?
Imagine trying to book a nice meal for two round here. You'd be joined, wouldn't you? You wouldn't actually be on a table of two.
Excuse me, guys, are you eating my chips? I dine on my own. I don't like people I don't know. Very strange. Very, very, very strange. Jackie would, but it's now starting to rain a lot as well. We're very aware. We're just stood in the rain at the minute, and there's people in the trees watching us. There's literally people walking around there. We can see the open gate in that corner. They've come through there and they've walked around the other side of us. So that's what I just said. I'm very tempted to do that, just to waste the time. I might just walk around and get them to follow us. Should we have a picnic on the field? You get our sandwiches out and have a picnic.
I'll salmon sandwiches.
Yeah. You know what I'm tempted to do? Just sit here and eat them on the field. Oh, guys. I'm ever so sorry. I'm really annoyed with that because it was going so well. So I think I will. We've got to drive past that way because that's the way we came through. When we drive past, we'll give them a good wave. Might shout see you next week. So they're walking up there. I can hear them. They're in this lot now. Oh my days, there's some very sad people about it, isn't there? Dear me. Problem is, it's not because they're there, guys. It's just the fact that they've interrupted the investigation to the point where nothing's coming through anymore. So we are just two people stood in the rain right now. So yeah, Jess, I can't do that. I'm not in my car. Definitely can't do that. So, well, guys, then done a bit of a sale on this one because I'm really annoyed with that because it was going so well. So it's a brilliant story to the place. There was a lot of activity coming through, a lot of relevant stuff, with a lot of activity with the cat balls and the EMF. And negativity from locals has ruined it. So it might be one, guys, where we do just all head down here. What they're going to do, try and move off about 30 people. That could be a future investigation. So we'll PSO Emmy, do the gang, bring the entire squad down. Cheers, Dean.
Thanks, Dean.
Yeah, guys, we're it's not ended how we wanted it to, and all the energy went just as we were getting somewhere, and we were about to switch to Necro and see if anything else could come through properly. But everything's just gone. So not much we can do about that. They do, Layla. Unfortunately, some people are like that, aren't they? So, well, clearly she doesn't. She lives on her own and she's window watching. Like people said before, she could close her curtains. But never mind. We'll go again. And we've done a fair amount of an investigation here. What time is he?
Yeah, and we had the live that I ended as well.
Yeah,
we had about a 20 minute half hour introduction, which I ended on the first live. So
we're not far off 2 hours anyway. So we've done a fair amount. It just didn't end how we wanted it to. So Sally will come with the security. Everything was recorded anyway, Layla, because we were still live and I'm on mic. So she asked who we were. I told her quite politely. She asked what we do. I told her quite politely. She then said she's not on Facebook, she's not on YouTube, and then probably immediately went on Facebook and YouTube. She wanted to know our name, so, but never mind. The energy's gone and it doesn't seem like it's coming back. So guys, we will get in the car and we'll make our way back. It's with the two lives, the one that kind of unfortunately ended and the one that we're still on now. We have been live for around about 2 hours, so it's been a decent length one, but just not come to the conclusion that we wanted it to. So it was going quite well, I feel, and then it's just been halted by negative energy. So, and for once, not negative energy from a spirit. There'll be a short live on Friday. Okay, so guys, yep, there'll be a short live on Friday. I think we're potentially going to do a little chat before what we usually do on a Friday anyway, as we did a few weeks back. Just a little chat, and like Sammy said, a little announcement which we did put on the group today. We'll be announcing that tomorrow. So guys, I hope you look forward to it. I'm really glad that you've all joined it. I hope you've enjoyed what you did see. There was a lot of activity, and actually there was a lot tonight, actually, wasn't there?
There was a lot till
and very accurate. And then the negativity approached, shall we say. So I am being very polite about things, guys. I'm just annoyed, shall we say. But anyway, we probably do need to talk to you now, don't we?
Yeah.
I'm just stood in the dark here. Hold on. Then we might have to drive off to eat our sandwiches somewhere else, you know. Otherwise we'll have police called on us for eating sandwiches in the car. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. I have actually enjoyed this one. I'm tempted to say I'm going to come back. just to do it. Yeah, we're always followed by cows, Jess. That's true. Yeah. Well, thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. You know we do. We say it every time. It's not the same without you here. If we have to do pre-records, it just isn't the same. Yeah, so that's just how we are. We are polite. We try to be anyway. So it's just energy got taken away from us, shall we say. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed what you have seen. And sandwiches, if you're saying throw them at the negative Nancy's, no thanks. We want to eat them.
I want to eat my sandwich.
We want our sandwiches, Jess. What are you playing at? But anyway, we shall make our way back. We'll love you and leave you for tonight. As Sammy just said, there's going to be a cheeky little announcement tomorrow, and there's going to be a very short live on Friday. Not doing an investigation. It's just going to be us doing a little chat. As we did a few weeks ago when we were sat having our apple juice. So we shall we'll do that again tomorrow.
Lovely apple juice.
It was nice apple juice. They're very nice. So we'll do the announcement tomorrow. We're going to do it is only going to be a short live, guys, on Friday. Just a few minutes, just updating you on things and let you know what's going on. And then, yeah, as Sammy just said, it'll just be to explain the announcement that we make tomorrow. So thank you ever so much for watching, guys. It's not the same without you, as I always say. Thank you for the stars.
Thank you for the stars.
Keep an eye on the page for tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see you on Friday.
With my chicken legs, yeah.
Chicken legs, yeah. Guys, thank you ever so much for watching. We'll love you and leave you here. We're going to get in the car, and guys, if you've got any screenshots, I'm going to put the post up shortly asking for screenshots. Please pop them in there. I'll be very interesting to see. The area is well documented. Sally's been here, so she knows where she is, and it's well documented for having stuff. That lady, it was, as it came through on the Spirit Talker, telling lies, because it is well documented. I'll see you on Friday on the live.
Yep.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name's Ian.
My name's Connor.
With Paranormal State of Mind.
And until next time, let's do this.